Yo, it's really good to have you in the building.
Alright, thanks, man.
Yeah. We've known each other for a while, but I think this is the first time we're creating a huge piece of content together and we're actually working together. So I really appreciate that, first of all. And yeah, I just want to give you a floor to say what you feel you need to say as an intro.
Okay. My name is Dimo. I am a musician and I usually play guitar, write my own songs, and also do a few covers there and there. But yeah, I started music this year, 2020, properly.
Yeah.
So I've been doing music for like 2.5 years. But as soon as 2020 started, I decided, let me take this seriously.
So the first thing I wanted to figure out, because I've never actually asked you this, is how did you get the name Dimo, dog? Because I knew you as a different thing.
Yes,
so I wanna understand that. Yeah.
You knew me as Hosh Vashani.
Yeah.
Like you introduced me. So Dimo is a name that my great grandmother gave me. So when I was a young Ndwana, she raised me for 2 years and she literally gave me the name Dimo. So she used to call me by that name. Dimo, come here. Dimo, why did you break the plate? Something like that.
Is it Dimo as in like Dimo? Or
no, Dimo, like D-I-M-O.
Yeah.
Dimo.
So does it have any meaning that we don't understand?
Basically it means it's like godliness.
Wow.
So godliness. So then the reason why she gave me that name, right, was because she knew a person called Dimo in the family. There was a person in the family called Dimo, and I don't know, like in my culture, in the Pedi culture, you have this. Everyone gets a name. Most people get a name, but they call it Sereto. So like something they praise you by.
Oh.
So then I got to claim that name called Dimo. Yeah.
Alright, so that's your name to be praised by, and you decided to move it into your artist name. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, bro.
Yeah.
So as an artist right now, as a musician, how do you feel about navigating this landscape? Obviously 2020 has been a little bit of a mess, but just, in totality, like in terms of pushing yourself out and your craft, how do you see yourself doing that, bro?
Well, I decided to start like low, so on the social media parts, so like on Instagram and stuff, just posting videos of myself singing and sometimes my originals, and then doing mostly covers and stuff, right? And because I did that actually caught eyes. Like a lot of people, a lot of companies like record labels recognized me, and then they wanted to sign me. Like even in USA, like a record label.
So like the method would be to like put out content.
Put out content as much as I can. And obviously it's gonna make a ripple effect or echo, whatever you wanna call it.
Yeah.
Where people actually hear the stuff that I'm doing.
So if you had to confer, because we stay in a world where it's like there's a lot of focus on quality, and then there's also a lot of focus on quantity.
Yeah.
Which one is your ideal? Because I think if you try and hit both, you end up in this mediocre space where you're making half of what you need to make and half of the quality of what you need to make.
Like, to be honest with you, I'm more of a quality guy. That's the number one thing that actually every artist should strive to be. Otherwise, if it's just quantity, then you're just looking at it for the money. And then at the end of the day, then you're in your career for the wrong reasons.
Get guapped out, bro. Get that bag, bro.
And I guess as well, like, you should learn to actually be able to accept teamwork.
Okay.
As well. Like you can't be going solo in every aspect of your career and stuff like that. There has to be people like working with you at some point. Like, for example, you and me right now are working together. Without me, then you just interview.
Yeah, there's no content.
Yeah.
I'm just here talking in front of the camera like, hey guys, watch my show. Yeah, no, I feel you on that. Teamwork is another thing. Like I don't do very well in teams.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that like I can't be a team player, but I just have this personality type where I want to control shit, dude.
Yeah.
I want the train, and I think if I meet someone else with that personality type, it's just like it's either we're gonna clash or I'm just gonna be like, you take the whole thing and I'm gonna slack. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't bring out everything in me.
That's true, and yeah, I mean it's tricky as well. I guess it depends on who you are as well. I mean, I'm the type of person. Yeah, I've been working alone for some time, especially like I learned to play guitar by myself. And I discovered my voice by myself. I did everything by myself. But then I got to a point as a musician, I got to a point where I actually realized that, wait, I do need other people to help me out as well. Because that I don't know in your field if it's the same thing, but like for me it's a thing of I improved on my own, but then I hit that wall.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So I'm like, bam. Okay, what do I do now? You understand? And you're gonna find that like these people that are actually gonna help you unlock that. You break through that wall, that creativity wall, that improvement wall, whatever you wanna call it. You break through that and you actually become a better person. Because then you're learning from other people's
like
perspectives.
mentors and coaches.
Yeah.
You know, I have a little bit of a rule about this kind of thing as well, right?
Yeah.
Is that, you know, for general public, people who are not in your profession, people who are not creating what you create, you listen. You open up your ears, you listen to the criticism. A lot of the criticism that you're going to get is going to be like, yo, this is dope. Or, nah, bruh, I don't feel that. Or, nah, B, I don't get what you're trying to do. But they're not going to give you specifics. They're not going to hone you anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think you listen to those, you open your ears to those people, but you don't take any advice from them. They're not there to guide your goals. Then there's other people, coaches, mentors, that you try and get. I don't have them, dog. I wish I had a coach.
And then, you just...
A 10x, bro. 10x my power level. But like a coach or mentor, and that person is there specifically to analyze what you're doing because they understand the game you're in. And then that person will give you the correct guidance and feedback for you to grow. Unlike someone who's just gonna be there and talk some random shit like you know, there's that person who always knows everything but doesn't do it. And there's a disconnect. It's like
I mean, at the end of the day, on my side it was luck. I mean, it was a blessing. Let me just say it's a blessing, not luck, a blessing, because I wouldn't have met my brother if it wasn't for COVID this year.
Wow.
As well. So, I mean, there is some positive sides for 2020. As you can see, like I met my brother and he is literally my mentor. I don't know if you know Jamela Vuma.
I don't.
He's J Ross.
J Ross.
Yeah, he's J Ross. He's a gospel singer and stuff.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
I might have to check him out.
You must check him out. Yeah, and he's been mentoring me. Like throughout my career so far, throughout 2020, he's been mentoring me, showing me the business side, where not to get screwed, where what you can actually sign and what you can't sign, basically.
So 2020 actually, for you, it brought your family together. So did you not know your brother at all? Was this the first time you were meeting? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, it was the first time in a long time I met him. Because the last time I saw him was when I was probably 5 years old, 6 years old. It was long ago. So basically, I hardly even have memories from my 6 year.
Like a 20-year gap between your... Well, not a gap, but like just the time lapse between you guys saw each other.
Yeah. And I guess things happen for a reason then, right? I mean, ever since I met him, he's been mentoring me. I've improved drastically, dude. Like... I've improved so much in my music because of that guy, and mentors are important.
What are the big changes that you saw in your music from getting a mentor as opposed to not having one? How's that helped your process?
The first time I did music, like earlier in the year before I met him, I literally did not know what I was doing on the guitar. I was just doing stuff, you know. I was just doing stuff like, yeah, this sounds good. This sounds, and now I actually have a sense of what chord I can play, for example, at a specific point in the song, how to maneuver it when the song switches up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the business side, I did not know anything about business in terms of music. I didn't know how people get screwed, like if like they sign contracts and stuff like that. And I don't even know there was a publishing contract and like record label contract. I didn't know the difference. You understand? And he taught me that stuff.
Yeah.
And now I'm more woke.
It's so dope to have someone like that looking over you, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you're getting trained by a sensei.
Yeah, dude, it's literally like
hey, speaking about anime, do you check out any anime, bro?
Anime. Last time I watched anime was long ago.
Really?
But then I'm doing Attack on Titan now.
No?
Yeah, but like a few weeks back I started it because everyone is like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan. I'm like,
serious.
Okay,
So
fine.
what episode are you on?
I am on episode 3, I think. Yeah, episode 3.
How crazy is Attack on Titan? Like you just start the series, the protagonist's mom gets eaten.
He gets chowed. Apparently, someone got spoiled it for me, and they said the main character gets chowed. So
the boy.
Okay,
wait, but the way he gets chowed, he gets chowed being a hero, dog.
Yeah.
Because basically, you gotta take that actually. So we're gonna take a cut and then we're gonna get back to the story of Eren. Alright, we're back with Dimo after some technical difficulties. I'm back in the building. It's your boy Loyiso The One. And we were talking about Attack on Titan actually, and I was telling him that Eren Yeager actually goes out like a boss. Because you know Armin, the blonde kid?
Yeah.
So Armin is flopping, dog. This is how it happens. Armin is flopping, a Titan picks him up and it goules him, dog. He's in the mouth. So Eren is like, my nigga about to get eaten. He does his backflips, he swings and shit. He flies into that thing's mouth. It's about to swallow Armin. He grabs him. Nah, dog. Live. And he throws him out. And then the Titan eats him, bro. Imagine.
So it's like, yeah.
For that sucky guy.
Yeah, and apparently, like the Titan goes. So then he enjoys it. He enjoys it.
Makes that sound, dog.
Yeah. That's how they spoiled it for me.
I was
dying though. I was laughing.
Good meal.
Yeah.
Good job. You know, every time you go to a function, and after you dish, not even after you eat, just after you dish.
Ciao.
Oh, bro. Oh, that's crazy, man. But yeah, like anime for me is just crazy because I use it so much for just ideas.
Yeah.
You know, and it really does change, I suppose, the way you look at writing when you watch anime, because especially when you're reading subtitles, you just see a lot of what is being presented. You don't hear it. So you get used to this thing of reading tons and tons of information.
Yeah.
So now when you start watching other series, you're so focused on the narrative cues, the information, that you can follow what a writer's trying to do for you.
Yes.
Because a lot of the time, like directors and writers, they're trying to lead you in a certain direction.
Oh yeah,
you
get you.
So like if this is a murder mystery, I'm trying to lead you in a certain way. Maybe I'm trying to create a red herring, but I'm also trying to show you that if you're following the clues, you can figure out the story before you
By
get
yourself.
the ending.
Yeah.
And now the thing is, if you're not reading things with subtitles,
It hits you a bit.
Yeah, man. I think you become a little less literate.
Yeah,
Film literate.
that's true. That is true. I mean, like, okay, most of the series I watch, besides anime, is also like fantasy type of things as well, like Marvel series and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I find it interesting of like how like the stories are always so twisted, and they actually make you think, and you think somehow about like this dude, but actually he's the actual hero or whatever, like stuff like that. And like that's I think storytelling like needs that. Even in music as well, you're a storyteller. You as a videographer, you're a storyteller, and you have to catch people's eyes and like their attention, and you can't do that with like a simple, straightforward script.
Yeah.
You have to be super creative. It's creativity.
Yeah.
Not just the quality of the.
You were actually discussing this earlier, but
yeah.
I mean, it would be so much easier for me as a storyteller or a videographer or a director. It would be so much easier for me to just give people what they wanted, even if it wasn't necessarily good for them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why Wolf of Wall Street is such a big movie. I mean, it's actually a cultural icon. It's like an iconic movie. It's a cult classic now.
Yeah.
Like, when you look back, Wolf of Wall Street was one of the good movies that we got in the 2010s.
Yeah, and now it's a classic.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And it's off what? When you think about it, what did you gain from watching that movie?
To be honest, the thing that I gained from watching that movie is how how twisted the business side can be. Literally, like that's what I learned, and how like money can change a person. If you look at like the main character, money changed that guy. He wasn't the guy at the end in the beginning. He was not the guy at the end.
It amplifies you.
It amplifies you, and it could amplify you in a negative way or positive way, depending on how you take it.
Yeah.
Money is like the changer of like everything.
It's scary, dude. I won't lie. You give me a couple million, I think I bore the fuck out. I think I
loyalty.
I start I think I start acting awkward to some people. I'm not gonna lie. It's just natural because I mean, someone said this to me and it really hit me heavy, right?
Yeah.
Is that all success right now is relative, bro.
That's true.
Your success is relative because if it was just this thing where you're not comparing anything, a lot of people would just be chilled because most of us live better than kings did 100 years ago, 200 years ago.
Exactly.
There's electricity, you got a smartphone, I'm talking about people in the burbs, don't hate me. Burb dudes, you got a phone. Toaster, shower, TV. You got course every day in your fridge. So it's like, it's not enough.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
It's not.
Why isn't it enough? Because someone else has the Lambo.
Yes. It's always like, I want better. Or this guy's got better. I need to get there.
Yeah, bro.
I need to get there.
Yeah,
it's an infinite ladder.
Yeah, marketers are
you
even
never
telling
get to. You think you're going to the top, but you're really not. You just you just do this. You just do this. You think, I'm going to the top. You're just doing this. You'll never be satisfied.
Yeah, I think there's only a few people who can't spend all their money possibly.
Yeah.
And I think that list starts at Abo Elon.
Yeah.
I think from Elon
all the way to Bill Gates.
Yeah, Elon Zucks all the way up to Abo Bezos. Those dudes can't. They can't finish their money. Even if they tried, people would probably just give them more. No, guys, we want you guys to be the richest people in the world.
And they give them.
Like, for real.
It's like, okay.
Like, for real.
Okay.
You have a higher chance. Like, so Kylie Jenner, before she was a billionaire, there was this huge campaign where people were sending her tons of money, bro. They were like, let's make Kylie Jenner a billionaire.
Yo.
Petition to make Kylie Jenner a billionaire.
Imagine.
Fundraising, crowdfunding.
That's crazy, dude.
Even if that thing raised $10,000, where are you gonna get $10,000 just for existing? Oh, where my kings and queens? This is Loyiso The One from the future here. Little bit more into the future than from when we had the interview. Sorry for the cut into the interview. The camera wasn't having it for our long dialogue. But I think you got a jits for what we're trying to do. Dimo was such a great person to have in the building. I really appreciated having him and his presence, his concepts, his ideas. A real talent to have and to work with. I just like to thank you guys as well for tuning in, for watching the entire video if you are here. Please do me an extra solid, just like the video and subscribe. It's really harmless, it doesn't do you much. This is your boy Loyiso The One. I'm signing out. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Have a good one.
I just wish I couldn't see far beyond all the layers for the honesty. Yeah. When you show me love,